Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was on the 911 call.
Why were you concerned?
Well, because this could be saved.
All right, let's discuss this now with celebrity civil litigator John Phillips. And John, defense has a tough thing to deal with here because attempted murder in New Mexico, it's not just deliberate acts, because you could maybe argue a state of mind situation here, but it encompasses reckless disregard for human life. There's nothing that you can argue when you look at that tape that you can say it doesn't amount to a reckless disregard for human life, right? So I think if I'm representing this girl, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get as much information in that can mitigate sentence. Because I think that was the problem with this case, why we're even at trial. They probably couldn't come to an agreement on the punishment.
Oh, this is a hard one. And she's 18 years old. And you know, what gets me is she didn't just nestle that baby down. She didn't take it somewhere like at a fire station. You know, she heaved that baby into a dumpster, and that's a visual that will stick with this jury throughout the entire process. And there is no not guilty in her future.
Yeah, Judge Astley and I were talking about that heave, as you called it. We said that heave was like with disdain, almost. Like it speaks volumes in and of itself.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And the thing that I think is hard in this case, and sometimes I think viewers watch, to your point, why have a trial? Why have a trial, John? Because we know she did it. She admits she did it. So why have a trial?
We don't know where the negotiations broke down, but it's awful. This one is, there's been a lot recently of high-profile child deaths, and this one might be the worst, just because you have the video. Here it comes again. You know, just so nonchalant or even malicious. Just tossing it out like it's yesterday's, you know, food. It's awful.
It is awful. It's so hard to watch. But, you know, a video is best evidence. You can't take it out of context. But in context, boy, does it not speak volumes and tell you exactly what happened. The other piece of this, and we've talked a lot about it, she's 18. Maybe she has mental health issues. I think, too, like you, Michael, that goes more to sentencing than it does guilt. However, keeping in mind that all over the nation and world, mental health is a huge issue. Treatment is needed, but that is rare that you hear of somebody that has those issues decides to kill their baby in this manner. So I just don't think it excuses the behavior, even if she does need treatment for things. All right, stay with us. Many states do have what are called safe haven laws. This allows a person to drop a newborn baby off at certain designated spots without fear of being prosecuted, so they're not going to get in trouble for it. They're, in fact, saving their baby by doing this. Now, these locations can include hospitals, fire stations, but there are stipulations for different states with those laws, like age cutoffs, like for the first 90 days in New Mexico, for example, and you can't leave the infant alone at a drop site because obviously then the baby may not survive. But if you need information or help, please know you can always call this number on your screen. This is the National Safe Haven Crisis Hotline, the number 1-866-99-BABY-1.
Yeah, and it's important to note that we're not denying the fact that postpartum depression exists, and it's very, very serious. But in terms of the criminal aspect of this case, I don't think it mitigates the actual crime here. It goes to what she would serve when and if she's convicted.
I agree.